Hi, welcome to, what's this called?
The Rough Cuts.
Rough Cuts.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Sue, and this
I'm Mel.
is...
Free from the Daily Mail newspaper, Zulu Dawn.
Zulu Dawn. Well, what did you think of Zulu Dawn?
I've not seen Zulu Dawn, Andy. No, do you know what? I've seen Zulu, which... Do you know what? I don't think a lot of people who watch this would have seen Zulu.
About an hour and a half. Zulu is the...
Well, we're talking about Zulu first, not this one. So let's talk about Zulu first, which is the one I know of.
Yeah.
That's the one starring Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Whole Rourke's Drift and that. It's like about history.
It was about an English-British garrison based in Rourke's Drift, which is in Natal, down in South Africa.
Were you there?
Oh, I've got a fact about this. Have a look at. And this was when we were all in our red coats and silly helmets, and the Zulus didn't want us there, so we were having a bit of fisticuffs. And it's about the most remarkable sort of like last stand, as it were, of this.
Oh, it's like the British Custer's Last Stand, isn't it?
Yeah, but we won.
But we actually won, so...
It was a very sharp coconut. So yeah, so there were 4,000 Zulus, angry guys, against about 150 British soldiers around this one little garrison.
Yeah.
And we held them off for a couple of days, which was very, very amazing. Interestingly, one of my relatives was...
Michael Caine?
Possibly one of the people that were there. There was a fellow called Hook, who was a bit of a rapscallion in the film, if you've seen it. Hooky! And...
Are you related to Hook?
Related to Hook, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, lad. What happened, these 4,000 angry Zulus, who then sort of like piled into Rourke's Drift,
So angry.
had just defeated a bigger British army at the Battle of Ishlandwana, which is
I see.
this film. Okay.
So it's the prequel. Is it literally a prequel?
Yeah.
Is it by the same people? I thought it was like a competitive type film.
No. This was made after Zulu. So whereas you've got like Michael Caine, very young Michael Caine as Blomfeld. No, he's a baddie in Bond, isn't he? I think his name is.
We hear lots of good things about prequels, Andy. Is this as good as other prequels?
You'd think with what's his face, Peter O'Toole, Burt Lancaster, you know, it'd be great, but it's just a bit cack. It's one of those films with lots of great people in, but they've all got bad fake beards.
Denholm Elliott is in it. He's amazing.
Yeah. And it's just a bit cack, really.
Is that why they gave it away free in a newspaper on a Sunday?
Yeah, largely. But you know, it's always nice to see a film about the British
fighting for our empire, for our long dead empire.
Yeah, but you know, being fair enough to say, okay, sometimes we messed up and we lost, and we don't mind not lying about history. Do you think that was subtle enough?
What was it about you 571 there?
To the whole of Hollywood. I think
seriously, I don't know if I've mentioned this on the channel before. My old boss in America was talking to me. My old boss. Well, because I don't work there anymore. But my boss in America was talking to me about World War II, which is a fascinating conversation to have with Americans about World War II. That's second war. It's really fun. And he was...
That war in the 60s.
Well, we were talking about the Battle of Britain. And I was saying how Tom Cruise wanted to make a film about the Battle of Britain where he was like this ace.
Yeah.
And I said there weren't really
there
weren't really any American pilots in the Battle of Britain. In fact, the Americans weren't even in the war then. And he went, but wait, but I'm pretty sure there were some American pilots before then, like, you know. And it turned out he'd watched Pearl Harbor. And I hadn't seen Pearl Harbor, but apparently that happens in Pearl Harbor. They come over like secretly to help out, and I was fuming.
That was on 7th of December 1941. Boom, history right there.
And then U-571, where the Americans capture the Enigma machine.
Makes me so.
My nan captured the Enigma machine.